welcome everyone to the no shit section of this video, where no shit, part 5 of Jojo is getting a anime, which was leaked a good couple of months ago with the logo, but regardless, like, everyone was like, everyone like kind of losing their mind now, which kind of helps because of literally yesterday I bought quite a lot of Jojo recently. Well, I mean, yeah, it was a bunch of random volumes for there, but managing to get all of Phantom Blood, One of Battle Tendency, and of the old Stardust Crusaders. So with the confirmation that we've got so far about this, there is some juicy information that we can get from knowing about the Passione gang, which going to be for part 5. We know the fact that this is going to be coming out this year. It's going to be having its air date. It is starting in fall 2018, so I'm going to be in that slot, which I was shocked. I'm like, oh wow, that's like not next season, but season. Now mind you, when we had like the logo and everything on it, like this has been in production obviously for quite a bit, so like they're probably already ahead about it. Apparently, like, it may be miscommunication and all that, but from what we've been seeing is that we're hearing that there is going to be a premiere of the first episode on the 5th of July. Or what, it was either that, or they're going to be talking about the cast members. Like, we're going to be hearing about them at some point around about there. So far, we have one anime visual, which is showing the Passione boys showcasing themselves. Like, they are posing, they're just everything what everyone kind of really imagines on there. Now, here's the thing with Giorno Giovanna, like for this one, which is part 5 is, I would probably say, between part 1 and 5, I say are the weakest JoJo parts in comparison, which, may I mind you and all that, they, just because they're the weakest out of JoJo, for me personally, does not make them bad at all. I love part 1. Part 5 I have issues with, and most of those issues though mainly derive from Giorno is not a strong protagonist like as Josuke was, as Joseph or Jotaro or like Jolene, well, even still, like, I say Johnny is more, like, Johnny is great and he really has his own strides, but what makes part 7 amazing is the fact that it's Gyro and Johnny the entire way. These are your two main characters, and obviously I don't know about Gappy, I don't know about part 8, but like comparison, he is the weaker link, and especially with like his relationship, and especially like where exactly he comes from is like interesting, and there's never really any kind of real follow-up to it, especially in like part 6 when there's more to be talked about. Is like, it's kind of underwhelming with a few things. Plus, as well, the main villain, which obviously I'm not going to get into because I know a lot of people haven't read Part 5. Yeah, Part 5's villain is a little weak for me, but there are like some really great moments in Part 5 where I'm like, I actually want to see that animated, or I want to see some of that goofy shit going in there. But for me, like, the cream of the crop for me is like, I loved Part 4 so goddamn much. Like, I love Kidda, I love Josuke, I love just some of the weird random goofiness that they have, like even the small things, like when they meet that little with the kid, is it Shigechi, like the guy with Harvest. Like, I really just like those dumb episodes with him, like with Josuke and Okayasu, and it's just like, I like those ones, like just random episodes like that, or like they go and try and trick Rohan with the alien throwing dice and shit like that. Like, there's just random bits like that I really enjoy. And then this is where, like, a lot of people, where I've kind of said it was like, I'm excited for part 5. I'm glad it's getting an anime. I look forward to it. But now I know, which is more like, okay, I'm gonna have to literally wait until like 2020 until I get like part 6, and then you're gonna have to like be like 25, maybe 24, like until maybe we like, or even 23 maybe, until we get like part 7. Like, I think it's clear, unless something catastrophic happens to daily production during that time. I mean, JoJo's popular and everything, and that is going to be weird if the fact that by then, 8, like, by the pace that we're going, 8 is obviously going to be finished, and it's like, if he, at this point, does Araki even want to do another JoJo after, like, Part 8? Does he, I have no idea where they are at Part 8 right now, so I don't even know if they're close to finishing, if they're halfway point, or what in the fuck is going on. So, it makes me wonder, it's like, are we gonna, like, be here till Part 9? Part 9 or 10? Or, like, that's what's crazy to me on there. And it feels weird to me that, like, we're already past the halfway point for JoJo, and it's weirder for me now that this is coming off from when, like, I've recently this year read Part 7, and Part 7 is fucking great, and Part 6, well, has, you know, it has a few, like, I love a lot of the characters in Part 6 quite a bit. Like, I think Jolene, a lot of the setting and everything is on that. I can see why people had some issues with Part 6, though, but I like Part 6 quite a lot. But then, to me, if I would honestly grade them right now, going from the stuff that I've reread and gone through, and, like, all this stuff I'm not including there, I would honestly go right now 7, 4, 2, 3, 1, 5. Like, that is just, mind you, I've reread Part 1 recently, and I've only gone through Part 5 once, so I hope that the anime is kind of, like, wins me a little bit more over with there. Like, I hope that they make me like Giorno more. I hope that, if anything, you know, it makes, because the thing that helps Part 5, Mr. best one of the Passione, just straight hands down. I don't think, like, anyone's gonna disagree with me with there, but there's like, you know, you had some decent characters there. You had Nanachia, you have on there Bruno. I like Bruno quite a bit, and then after that it's like it's like, I mean, the others are a little bit like not too much like heavily into for the most part, but it's like I'm very much looking forward to if they're gonna talk about some of the, I think there's like a novel or like stuff on there which with one of the main characters with the poison ability, where it's like he comes in a little bit out because there is a part in this story which is the most notable one of like Part 5, is that Araki made one of the characters of Passione too strong, and that he had to actually make them like take care of that scenario. Like, they just had to like write them out of the story for the most part. But it's like, no, it's like I like, out of all of them and all that, it's like it's not like, I believe it was Fugo. I think it was Fugo out of all of them. But it's like, no, like Giorno, I think is like pretty, like I think he is the weakest Joestar out of them all. But he has really cool stuff that he can do with like a golden experience like that. Bruno's great. Mr. is fucking top notch. Like the other ones are like Nanachia, like, and I think it's is it Abacino? I think it's Abacino. Like, I'm trying to, with the other member on there, like, they're really hard to know. But I look forward to the train. That is, I think that's one. I'm looking forward to the Spice Girl, to the stand that they is it Notorious B.I.G. I think. Like, I'm looking forward to the stand where they literally have to run away from it, and there are gonna be some nice little things. I know also with Part 4 they did some really great teasing and some additional things that they did for that version, so I'm curious to see what they would do for Part 5. And I know this is the one that got Araki, I think regardless of what, I still think Part 5 is going to be very divisive for a lot of people. It's definitely going to be, I definitely want to talk about it when it comes out. When the episode drops, I want to talk about the first episode, and when the trailer comes out and all that, for it. Whether or not I will stick to talking about it, I'm very curious and all that. But overall, like, yeah, no, there are some great people. There's like there's a cool metal guy as well later on in this JoJo as well, if I remember. He had a cool metal ability. But there was like, yeah, no, like, the more I go back to thinking it now, it's like there are some really nice stand users like in this one, where it's like people have really cool abilities. It's just, like I said, to me it's like Giorno is a weak link to me for the most part. He stands out, but other than that, I'm kind of curious. Like, regardless of what, I'm excited. It's JoJo. Like, it's still better than most shonen shit that we get today. Like, that's still saying a lot on there. And do you know what? It's like, just please. I know I'm gonna have to wait another 5 years, but can I have the part 7 one? I know I'm not saying we skip. We skip stuff. It's like, give me 6 and 7. I want them, but. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to when I can finally have all the JoJoniums and all the JoJo parts over here. I look forward to half of my shelf being completely swarmed by it on there, because these things, they're pretty goddamn huge. Like, so overall, let me know what you guys think. But that's all from me. Thanks always for watching, and I'll see you guys though next time.